Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy, friend. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for November 28th. In 1730, San Antonio de Bejar was made a permanent presidio by the order of the Marquis de Aguayo, governor of the province of New Philippines. The Canary Islanders established their settlement near the presidio when they arrived on March 9th, 1731. An unsuccessful settlement had been founded there in 1718 by Martin de Alarcon. In 1835, the first issue of the Texian and Immigrant's Guide was published by David E. Lahan. He had volunteered for service in the Texas Army, but believed he could be of more service in the fight for Mexican statehood or independence by printing a newspaper than by serving in the Army. However, he did serve in the Army in the spring of 1836. Lawton passed away in 1884. In 1861, Adina E. de Zavala, who was active in preserving Texas landmarks, was born in Harris County. She moved with her family to a ranch near San Antonio in 1873. As early as 1892, Zavala and her historical group extracted a promise from the owners of the Long Barracks of the Alamo to give her chapter the first chance to buy the property. Clara Driscoll, who joined Zavala's group, and the Daughters of the Republic of Texas in 1903, bought the Alamo in 1904 to bar its sale to an Eastern syndicate. The Texas legislature purchased the property from Driscoll in 1905 and gave custody of it to the daughters. Two groups formed, one led by Zavala and one by Driscoll, that differed over how to proceed with preservation. A court sided with Driscoll, but time has proven Zavala correct about existed at the time of the Alamo's fall. About what existed at the time of the Alamo's fall. In 1912, she organized the Texas Historical and Landmark Association and devoted herself to preserving and identifying many other Texas historical landmarks. Zavala died in San Antonio in 1955. In 1882, the Screwmen's Benevolent Association, a union of longshoremen in Galveston, called a general holiday for its members in opposition to the appearance of black workers in the cotton screwing trade. The white workers near Monopoly was broken in 1883 when large numbers of blacks were brought from New Orleans. In 1929, the first mass parachute drop in U.S. Army history occurred at Brooks Field in San Antonio. Brooks became a site for training paratroopers in 1928, and the experiments at Brooks confirmed the practicality of tactical paratrooper warfare, which was used extensively during World War II. In 1953, Leo R. Dutch Mayer coached his last TCU football game, a 13-0 win over arch-rival SMU. As a student at TCU, which was then in Waco, Mayer had lettered in three varsity sports. He spent 20 years as head football coach at TCU, where his tough coaching earned him the label Old Iron Pants. TCU claimed 2 national championships during Mayer's reign. Oh, really? Mayer, who is a member of the National Football Coaches Hall of Fame, was born in Ellinger in 1898 and passed away in Fort Worth in 1982. In 1964, Lawrence C. Elkins played his last game for Baylor University, a 27-20 win over Rice University. Elkins was born in Brownwood in 1943 and was a member of Brownwood High School's 3A state championship team in 1960, and at Baylor earned All Southwest Conference and All-America honors in 1963 and 1964. He played 4 years for the Houston Oilers in the AFL before injuries ended his career. Elkins is a member of both the College Football and Texas Sports Hall of Fame. And finally, in 1966, Curtis Coates unanimously defeated Frenchman Jean Josselin in Dallas to win the WBA welterweight crown. Coates successfully defended the title 5 times before retiring in 1973. He later established his Home of Champions gym in Dallas. Coates, who is a member of the Texas Sports Hall of Fame, was born in Dallas in 1937. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. That was your Texas History Roundup for November 28th. We will catch you on the next one tomorrow. And remember, Texas first. You take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.